What should I expect going into Algebra 1? A lot of pre-algebra and then just kind of taking it a step further. In pre-algebra, you usually learn about like simplifying expressions and solving equations. Algebra 1 gets into more advanced equations and graphing and playing around with different functions. And so actually one of these things right here is an Algebra 1 thing, which is where you're multiplying these binomials. Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a STEM science and math teacher for over 20 years, and I'm here to make science and math engaging and fun and not so scary for everyone involved. Are you looking to avoid the summer slump? If you're feeling a little nervous about going into high school Algebra 1, you just need a little refresher. Are you a parent who's looking to be able to help your student with Algebra 1 next year? Come join my summer boot camp. We're going to be reviewing some pre-algebra topics that you're going to see again. We're going to be previewing some Algebra 1 topics that you will definitely be seeing. It's just going to be 1 hour a week, really small class sizes, being able to individualize. Sign up for the boot camp today. So when you're multiplying these things together, there's a couple of different ways of looking at it. We've got these two things that we're multiplying together. So you can either do FOIL, right? But FOIL is just an acronym to help you remember to multiply everything together. So another way to look at this is I've got to make sure that I multiply 2x times everything here, and I've got to make sure that I multiply -3 by everything in there. But I've stayed away from using FOIL all the time, especially like using FOIL as a verb, like, oh, you just FOIL these. Because when you start looking at factoring, especially factoring by grouping, if you only know how to multiply these together by foiling, it gets a little bit confusing. So another way to look at this is I could also write this out as 2x times 3x plus 2, and then that -3 times 3x plus 2. Now, those of you who may be like factoring by grouping, or you're working on factoring quadratics and factoring polynomials, you might recognize this from the AC method, right? So now what I would do is I would take 2x times 3x, which is 6x squared, because now I'm just kind of distributing into both of these. And then 2x plus 2, which is plus 4x. And then I'm going to take the -3 times 3x, which is -9x, and -3 times +2, which is -6. So this, we've still multiplied these all together, and we've kind of avoided that whole FOIL kind of pitfall, even though we have done the same thing. So 6x squared plus 4x minus 9x minus 6. So I can combine these two because they're x's. So now I would get 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. That's mathed up.